On today's episode, we try Pepsi J-Cola from Japan. The J stands for Japan. Hey everyone, coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. So you know I got some awesome special edition Japan-only drinks, including Pepsi J-Cola. This is actually not new. It's been around since last year at least. I've actually reviewed this particular flavor in the past, about last July, so almost 9 months ago. And it happened to be when I filmed a bunch of videos in the US. I actually found this one at a supermarket, a Japanese supermarket in LA. Filmed it, flew back home. My camera, my phone that I filmed it on got destroyed because it got wet. And around the same time, my external hard drive, where I also had saved the video, decided to implode. So basically I lost it, and I filmed the zero version since then, but not the original J-Cola, main J-Cola one. So what is J-Cola? Well, J-Cola is Pepsi's Japan Enjoy Cola. So from what I recall, because I did research this a bit, it's a Japan-only formulation. Basically, Pepsi Japan decided to, which I think is actually Suntory, basically they decided to fiddle with the formula to try to appeal to Japanese people more specifically, because Japanese people actually don't like cola that much, especially Pepsi versus Coke. Coke is way more than Pepsi, and even with Coca-Cola, they make fruit juices and tea drinks and all kinds of other stuff, because people just don't drink straight up 100% Coke that much. And then when they do sell Coke, they make Coke whatever, Coke with lemon, Coke with lime. I happen to have the lime one right here. Definitely check out that video if you haven't already. And then Pepsi 2 gets in on the fun. Here's another one, Pepsi Special Zero. So that's what I'm doing here today, is reviewing this Japan-only version of, I guess it's straight Coke or straight Pepsi, straight cola. But it's not like there's any fruit picture on here or any major additions that they would call out specifically. So anyway, let's see how it tastes. Enough talking. Actually, I know how it tastes because I tasted it before. And I recall it tasted pretty decent. So, doesn't smell like anything. Taste-wise, what would I call it? Still definitely like a Pepsi, but somehow it's different. It's maybe a little sweeter? I don't know. Yeah, hard to say. I mean, I can tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi, which a lot of people actually can't. So I can tell this is a Pepsi, but not a normal Pepsi. It definitely has something added to it. I could probably try to decipher all the ingredients and figure it out. But I don't know. It tastes like Japan, doesn't it? It gives me joy. I guess now that Maria Kondo's popular, I can say it sparks joy. I also like to talk about the amount of sugar in these drinks now that I'm reviewing them. And for this one, it's a little bit hard because it just says carbohydrates. But it actually says the carbohydrates are 11.7 grams per 100 milliliters. And at least on most drinks, all of the carbs come from sugar. So it's basically if it says 11.7 grams of carbs, that means it's 11.7 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters, which is about 11%. That's actually kind of high. Like a normal Coke, at least in Hong Kong, is 10.6, I think, and in the US it's like 10.8. I don't know why it's different, but for some reason, I don't know what a regular Pepsi is, but this one is 11.7. So yeah, I guess technically it's not as healthy as Coke, slightly less healthy than Coke. Anyway, so I have to give a final verdict on the Pepsi J-Cola. So what am I going to say on this one? Well, it's definitely joyous, so I'm going to say Pepsi J-Cola, it sparks joy. Cola. So yeah, if you're a Marie Kondo fan, you might enjoy that one. Or you think it's stupid. Anyhow, I guess that's it for today. Check us out on all our other videos, subscribe, etc., etc. Definitely come back for all the stuff that I found. I showed this one already. And yes, I do have yogurt drinks too. So see you guys next time here on Obscure Cola. Bye. not 2, not 3, but 4, count them, 4 special Heritage Edition bottles from Coca-Cola. So this is a